Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Light Dearer Vision. I'm so excited to have you back on this channel. Welcome back. Yeah, so good day from wherever places you're watching from all over the world. I welcome you back to this channel. So today I'll be talking on the second part of complete forgiveness. last the last video I uploaded was the part one of complete forgiveness, that is beyond you forgiving someone, beyond you forgiving those that has offended. So I will advise you can go back to that video. If you've not watched it, you can go and watch it so that you will be able to enjoy that last part video, and back to this one you'll be able to love it. All right, so the last video I talk about the concept of forgiving in love, that even after forgiving those that offend you, you should still love them. So now let's talk about forgiving. Why you want to forgive someone: putting your trust in God, allowing God to help you. You allowing God to help you. When you put your trust in Him, you put your faith in Him. Forgiveness through, so you can be able to forgive that person that has offended you for a long time through faith, putting your faith in God, because forgivers are to forgive those that offend them, to have peace of mind, to be able to do a lot of things freely. And that is one concept of forgiveness. Not just that you put the burden upon yourself, you put the burden in your heart, but God introduced forgiving one another so that we can be free. And this forgiveness should come naturally if we put our faith in God, allowing God to help us. Yes, so you as the forgiver, forgiveness release you of destructive thoughts. You don't need to start thinking about those dangerous things just because you're finding it difficult to forgive, because you don't put your trust in God, because you don't put your faith in God. So it's really difficult for you to forgive those that offend you, and you start bringing this destructive thoughts to you, and it's also dangerous to the earth too. Yes, so forgiveness is a spiritual fundamental skill that when developed, it helps us grow our life. So forgiveness is something you should develop yourself into. You should develop the habit of forgiving. You should develop the habit of letting go intentionally. Yeah, so when you developed forgiveness, when you developed how to forgive naturally, because it should comes naturally, you can develop it by putting your trust in God, having faith in God. So when you're able to do this, it helps you to grow naturally, which will even bring loving other people unconditionally. You don't need to attach something to loving your neighbors, loving those that have offended you, because you've put your trust in God, you've put your hope in trust. So He's helping you, and you are receiving this strength to be able to develop this ability to forgive intentionally, and it helps you to grow in every areas of your life. Yeah, so putting your trust, hope in God to be able to forgive others, it softens your heart. It brings about renewal of the spirit in you. It brings about the renewal of the spirit in you, because when you put your trust and hope in God, it does not live in the old past. It will help you to be able to live in that present situation, not the past. Not that someone have offended you, so you start thinking about it backwardly because you are not able to forget about it. But when you put your trust and faith in God, it helps you, that it softens your mind, it helps you, it renews your spirit, and you are able to focus on the present, not going back to the past to check, am I really able to forgive this person? Can I really let go? But when you put your trust in God, your faith in God, it helps you, because the Lord Almighty makes it comes willingly to you. It makes it comes willingly to you without you struggling about it at all. Yeah, so a forgiver's heart that trusts in God does not live in the past, and does not even look back to that situation again. So the case of Lot's wife in the Bible, while they were going, no one should look back. Eventually she looked back and she was turned into a pillar of salt. So if you don't forgive others, it is not going to turn you into a pillar of salt, but your heart can slowly be hardened. It can be bittered, that there is no way that you can let go of that thing again. So like I said earlier, you won't be turned into a pillar of salt if you keep looking back at those situations, those things that have hurt you more deeply. But instead of looking back to those situations, to those hurtful and bitterness experience and situation, why not look back to the goodness of God? Why not look back to the amazement of God? Yes, so you're looking back should be looking back to look at the goodness of the Lord, not that situation, not what has hurt you, not the part that you are trying to forgive someone. You can look back, look at the goodness of the Lord, look at how far God has helped you to this moment. So another thing I'm going to be saying is you forgiving yourself. Just put your trust, your faith in God, because you are not the first person to do that thing that you've done, that you keep hating yourself. You don't want to forgive yourself. You don't want to let go of that situation. You are not the first person that will be there. So let it go. Put your faith in God. Put your hope in God. Allow God to help you. Allow God to strengthen you so that you can be able to forgive yourself and love yourself. Remember, God Himself is love. And you can't love yourself if you've offended yourself, if you've done something very terrible that makes you hate yourself. Remember, if you don't know the Lord, there is no way you will be able to love yourself. So knowing God also makes it easy to forgive yourself, to forgive others, and to love people that are around you unconditionally without anything being attached to it. So complete forgiveness, beyond forgiveness, is also putting your trust, your hope in God. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like, subscribe, and comment. So till next video, which is next week, we'll be uploading another video. Thank you.